A few big-name NFL stars and basketball players are in town this weekend celebrating two events. They're commemorating Juneteenth. That's the June 19, 1865 announcement abolishing slavery, as well as Father's Day. KFDM reporter Justin Hinton explains how a cookout in one player's name is geared toward giving back to the place they all call home.
No stranger to Southeast Texas, Port Arthur native and Tampa Bay Buccaneer Danny Gorrer is throwing a cookout.
My community is important to me because this is where I grew up at all my life, and every time I off season, this is where I stay. I bought my home here, so this is what it's about with me. It's something that I always wanted to do, and I didn't have it when I was coming up, so that's why I say I got to give back to the city of Port Arthur.
The NFL cornerback says he was just like these kids when he was younger, looking for a mentor and a role model.
I was one of these kids doing the same thing they was doing, running around, looking for someone to look up to, and now that it's me, it's like I don't want to let them down.
It's one of the reasons he's back in town, bringing a couple of friends, former University of Texas basketball star JCovan and Jamaal Charles of the Kansas City Chiefs, to engage the youth in outdoor activities.
I want to give the kids a head start that I didn't have, and giving back and letting them see, okay, well, that's Danny or that's a Jamaal Charles, and well, we seen them, well, we can do that same thing, and just to motivate them and let them know life is good, and they can have the same things as we have.
A goal some parents are already starting to see take shape. Gwendolyn Donahue brought her son for that very reason.
They could be able to instill something positive into my son, as when they're getting older, that there is a goal that you can be a basketball player, football player, or a baseball player, whichever way you wish to be. But aim at your goal and continue to do that.
Role models for many kids who came from their community. In Port Arthur, Justin Hinton, KFDM 6 News.
Coming up in KFDM Sports, Andrew Chernoff will have more with both Danny Gorrer and Jamaal Charles and what they're up to this offseason.